friends, from our family, has made today possible. So first of all, I'd like to thank the Cotsnorrises, the Kerfeet, and there's many others we'd like to thank. And also the surroundings. It couldn't have been a better place. Someone asked me, when was it that I fell in love with Anna?
I want to know.
Go for your time frame, buddy, don't worry.
When she told him.
Yeah, exactly.
I drink to that, Neil. I drink to that.
I know it's true, that's what I'm drinking. So,
Drink will get you through.
I was always asked the question, when was it we fell in love? And we've got to give you a bit of a backstory.
Really?
Our courting was unusual in the best sense of the word. As you heard, that we actually met at Vasily and Lauren's wedding 2 years ago in Boston. And I came as a friend of Lauren's. And I was introduced to this rich tapestry of people, which I'm now proud to say are my family.
Thank you very much.
But there is one thing, as Etna touched on slightly. If we worked out, there's about 15% of the people here were actually at the wedding 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And if you can remember rightly, somebody lost their voice. Anna, in her excitement,
The night before.
lost her voice completely. So I was introduced to this lovely, demure, but quiet Anna. We kind of started talking, and I said, "Russ, it'll be lovely. I'll invite you to England." So off she comes. I get to Birmingham Airport there, thinking, great, this quiet, demure, and out she comes. And this Celtic tiger with a roar would really get you came out. So that was our kind of, oh, this is different, this is interesting, how are we going to deal with this? So we kind of went from there. But I don't think that's the right actual question, when did we fall in love? Because for me, looking back now, I can't remember a time when Anna and I weren't together. And I think more importantly, I don't want to. We spent about the first 6 months of our time together working out what we had in common. And so, oh, I don't like rhubarb.
I don't like gooseberries.
Hate gooseberries. And this got quite strange, that there were so many kind of peripheral things that we were just so in tune with each other.
Yeah.
And then we started going a bit deeper, that we had deep set values that were so similar and so aligned. It was just scary that we, two people who hadn't met each other, had actually found this kind of common path. And the one thing that we did have was our love and respect and honour of our family and friends. It was very important to us. And so as Etna said, the one thing I wanted to do when I asked Anna to marry me was to do it with my family, Anna's family, and our friends in the actual place we did it. I thought about, right, we both travelled. I could propose on the top of a majestic mountain looking over the Caspian Sea. We got engaged in Manchester. Present at the actual engagement were my parents, Mary, Etna, my sister's partner, Lana, and it was great. We were all there, and it meant so much to me. When we sat down to organise this wedding, the one thing that was highest on our list of priorities was that you, the people in this room now, here today, were going to be our witnesses. Any promises we made weren't going to be with someone who we didn't know, a priest or a vicar or a celibate from a council. We wanted our youth. That's because we need a witness to our lives. There's over 1 billion people on the planet. Why should one life really matter? But by agreeing to marry someone, you're promising to care. You're promising to care about the good times, the bad times, the terrible times, the mundane times, promising to care all the time, every day. And you're saying that your life will not go unnoticed because I will notice it. You're saying that your life will not go unwitnessed because I will be your witness. And in each other, we found the perfect witnesses. So, as my first act as a married man, I'd like to make a toast to my lovely wife, Anna.
Here, here.